Hello everybody and welcome back. It is a few weeks later after we concreted the floor and this is the final product. So we have obviously got our floor down, which is all set and hard now, ready for the weight to go in here. So yeah, it's all finished and it's looking fantastic, and it's also changed a lot since the day that we started renovating it out. It has made some difference to this shed, and I'm just going to talk you through some other things that we did to it better for the weight to come in here. So obviously we put sheets on the side of the walls, which stops the weight going in the walls pretty much. Then we've also up there put a plank of wood because that's where the window was. And you can see that big steel rod up there, and that is strengthening the walls. So there's a plate on the side of this wall which is in the workshop, and then that wall which is just outside under like the passageway. I'll show you. Out there down to the bottom of the yard, and there's plates on either side of those which is pulling pretty much the walls together. That steel bar. And that is keeping everything nice and strong in here. Because if these walls, we were scared, we were being scared of the weight being pushed on them from each side of the weight. So we just added one there, and then when we've got all the weight in, we're going to add one towards the top here. We just didn't add it now because we were going to have to pour and it would have gotten in the way. So we'll put it in once we've got all the weight in here. I'm in the calf shed, and as you can see, it is a lot cleaner now. Everything has been cleaned out. It's just ready to be power washed now for the wee calves to come in a few months, or in about just under a month. There's some of them, but yeah, that's not what the talk is. This is what the talk is. So you can see behind me we have all of our weight in. That is the grain there, and then over here we've got, there's about 150 bales, and then there's a few on the wee Fraser trailer and a few in the dump trailer as well. But yeah, this is all of our grain. So this year we have decided to roll our grain. So pretty much that means that a man is going to come and we're going to load our grain, which is this stuff, into the hopper. Then I'll crush it, or I'll roll it, and then it'll come out the other end rolled. When the man comes with the roller and we start rolling the grain, we are going to be adding urea to it, and the urea adds protein to it. So currently the wheat is sitting at about 10 or 11% of protein in it, but when we add the urea, it will have a percentage of about 15 or 16 protein in it. So that is far better for us, because that means that we're spending less money on protein, which is like soya and stuff. So if we can add stuff to it now and also crush it, which means that we are getting pretty much crushing the hard outer shell of it, so we get all the stuff inside of it. And that means that the wheat just isn't going straight through the cow's body. It means that the cow can actually digest the wheat. The man with the crusher is about to arrive, so we've got everything ready. He's going to arrive in a few minutes, and we'll start getting this grain rolled. about the camera quality there. I'm not sure quite what happened, but yeah, we've got the first half load in. We can, where the crusher is sitting at the minute, we can't really get in to get the crushed wheat because it's too tight. But we've got about half a load, we've got about half a bucket full in now, and that is the first bucket full of grain that will ever be in this shed. So my brother's just going to spread a bit out along this wall to make this cover stay up against the wall, because at the minute it's all over the place. In the Haver house so you can hear me because it is a very, very loud machine. So we're filling up the crusher with the grain that we cut from the field, and then it's crushing it and throwing it out the other side. So we put in urea. We also put in urea into it, which increases the protein in it, so we don't have to buy as much soy and stuff like that. So it saves us a bit of money pretty much. But yeah, we're doing well. We've got quite a bit yet to do, and we've also got about the first bucket full into the new shed, which is fantastic. I'll see you in a wee while once we get quite a bit more done, and this shed will look a lot more full, I hope, unless something serious goes wrong, which I don't think will, but see you in a wee while when we've got lots more done. It's filling up rightly, but there's still quite a lot of stuff to go in it. We've only got done about 2/5 of it, even, if even that. But yeah, there's still quite a lot to go in it. We've filled it right up to the height we can go up there because we haven't put the sheet any higher, and we have still got quite a bit of room at the front here. But yeah, we'll keep on going and see if we can fit it all in. If you're wondering why there are black covers on this left hand wall and also the back hand wall but not the right hand wall, it's because we don't want any damp coming through this wall onto the grain, and the same as the back wall. But since on the other side of this wall is the workshop, there shouldn't be any damp coming in, so that's why those two covers are up to stop the damp from coming in. Really starting to get full now. We've covered the bar, which is strengthening the two walls, and it's quite high up, just the grain's just above it, and we've still got a wee bit more to put in. Our aim is to put like a barricade sort of at the doorway so we can pour grain over it, but then the barricade will stop it all coming out into the yard and past the shed. Yeah, that's the plan, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get it all in. the roller man is away now, and we are left with our final product, which is our crushed grain, and that is an absolutely fantastic product that we are left with, because we have the grain obviously, which is the yellowy orangey bits, and then the whiter stuff in my fingers, that is the urea, which gives them protein. And then also because all of the grain, and that is what I was talking about. We have put a panel in front of the grain which will stop all the grain coming out of the shed, and that means we'll be able to fit more grain in there, which, because the grain will pile up against it, which I'm just about to show you now. And as you can see now, lots of that grain has piled up against these boards, and those boards have prevented the grain from going all over the yard. All over. Fantastic job. There's still a lot of grain here that is to be put into the shed. Obviously that shed isn't going to hold all of this stuff here because there isn't enough room pretty much. So the shed that the grain was in last year, we're going to put the rest of it in there. But yeah, overall that shed is so much better. A space that wasn't being used to its limit now, which is fantastic. But yeah, the reason why this video has come out before the combine video and obviously a baling video is because I was doing stuff for like Duke of Ed last week, which meant I wasn't able to film anything last week. I was pretty annoyed because combining, it's obviously one of the times of the year that you want to see, and obviously straw baling, but that's how the world works. I was doing other stuff that came before this, so yeah, we got all the grain in. And the day that we did it actually, or a few days that we did it over, was fantastic. Sunshine, and also when we baled it, it was lovely weather. So yeah, overall, great crop, and we'll hopefully see in a few months whether those bales are good or not, but obviously at the minute they look very golden and lovely. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So because all of the grain has been crushed into smaller pieces, we're not just left with the hard outer shell bit. The cows can actually digest that far better, and it'll be far better for them because it's not just going straight out of their body. Overall, fantastic day, and got a lot done. That is all the grain that we can fit in now. We've gone pretty high in the middle there, if you can just see. That's about the height of it. And then that, obviously we can't fill any more up because it'll go over our blockade thing. So yeah, pretty good. We got nearly everything that we can in there.